What's going on, guys? This is Bolo, and in today's video I'm going to talk about why you should stop eating bread. So why in Minecraft should you or I or anybody stop eating bread? And does it really matter? I think in some cases no, like if you're starving it doesn't matter, but if you are doing fine, taking thought into the food you eat is incredibly important. So, most of the time, you look at that hunger bar and you think, that's the one thing that matters. If I fill that up, I won't be hungry and I'll survive longer. But there's a little more to it than that. Because in Minecraft, there are several things. There's our food level, which is our actual hunger bar. There's our saturation level. And there's our exhaustion level. So, the way it works is every food has a saturation level, which determines how quickly we lose hunger. And so based on the different type of food, that hunger will deplete more quickly or slowly. However, there is also an exhaustion. That exhaustion stat is cycled through. It starts at a certain value and it cycles and it depletes until it hits 0. When it hits 0, you lose some hunger and it refreshes. However, when you have saturation points, it will first deplete that saturation before depleting your exhaustion and then your hunger. And so you'll notice if you start to lose a few hunger bars, you will more quickly lose the rest. So I just wanted to take 5 of the most popular foods chosen in Minecraft and kind of evaluate each. First up is carrot versus apple. I think this one's kind of interesting. You never eat these foods except for when you feel like you just need something quick or small. But that might make a mistake if you're just wanting to top off. You might be making a mistake if you're filling up 2 hunger bars with carrots instead of just with a steak. So carrot has a low saturation rating of 3.6 that depletes pretty quick, and it restores 3 hunger, so that's 1.5 hunger bars. And an apple, its saturation is even lower, so 2.4. It depletes real quick, but it restores 2 bars of hunger. But as most of you know, eating that takes a lot longer than we want it to. It's pretty slow, and the worst case about that, it takes a long time to replenish, but even after you replenish, you already become hungry quicker. Next up is in its own category, and I think for a rightful reason. I think this is when you start getting comfortable in the game and you start having a decent amount of food, you end up with a ton of bread. And as you've seen in my hardcore survival, I've relied heavily on bread, and that's going to change in the next episode. The hunger is 5, so that's 2.5 bars replenished, which isn't too bad. And I knew it wasn't as good as meat, but the saturation is quite a bit worse. So if we look at steak and pork chop, saturation is 12.8, so more than twice as much as hunger, and hunger is replenished to 8, so that's 4 bars. So eating a steak looks like this, and if I start running, it'll take a long time until any of my hunger is taken away, because my saturation, which max value is 20, or max value is actually what your current hunger level is. It'll take a long time for that saturation to deplete and for me to get hungry in the first place. And finally, there's the best food in the game, the golden carrot. So unlike a golden apple, this doesn't give you any special healing effects, regeneration or extra health or anything like that, or fire protection. It does, however, happen to be the most saturating food in the game. So if you eat these, you will stay full the longest, which then could make it arguable that the gold nuggets it requires to craft make it worth it. But if you're in a fight with a bunch of mobs at night and you need to not keep eating, golden carrots is actually your best choice. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you like my content in general and want to see more, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. This video covered hunger, and I hope to do more videos like it in the future covering mechanics that are overlooked. But we'll see. And if you guys liked it and want to see more. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. This was Bolo.